Hi, my name is Katrina. For some of those that do not know, I'm a sexual health and wellness coach. Okay, I help those that have dealt with sexual trauma, been through hypersexuality, addiction, and just want to be able to come back to that norm, be able to trust their body again, be able to know their body again. If they ever get into a relationship, know how to communicate with your partner on what it is that you like and what you dislike sexually. You trust your partner enough to let them know your deepest of secrets. So I coach in how to communicate that to your partner. Because there's a way in doing it where you don't like offend anyone, but you're putting your feelings out there. And everything ain't for everybody. So if you feel like, okay, damn, this is a good one for me, but they don't, maybe you should reevaluate because you want to end up with someone that likes what you like, and that can handle what you can handle or what you've been through. It's all about being patient with someone too. Okay? And like I said, communication is key, especially at the beginning of a relationship. Okay? But that's neither here or there, y'all. I came here to do a two-part video, okay, surrounded on anal play. Here lately, I've been hearing a lot of conversations around anal play. Um, First off, communication is key. I wouldn't say it again. But people put out more cons and negativity around anal play than they do the positivity and the pros around it. Okay? Like I said before, everything is not for everybody. Okay? So this ain't for you. It's okay. But me, I love to talk about it. Okay? Because, I love anal play. It's for me, it's one of those types of pleasure that's like none other. Okay? So I just want to just kind of dip in, in this part one video on anal play, myth versus facts. Okay? Let's normalize curiosity and choice. All right? Because we all have choices, whether we want to do this or not with our partner. Okay? And of course, it always starts with trust and communication. All right? So, number one, myth is inherently unhygienic. Now, I have had partners where I've have asked, were they interested in doing anal play? Would they like it? And most of them, some of them like no, and some of them would say, I don't want no shit on my dick. You know what I'm saying? Please excuse my French, but that's just what it is. We all grown here, right? So here's the facts. With basic hygiene and preparation, exploration can be clean and safe. Okay, education and care, not shame, support, a positive experience. Okay, so here's another one. It always causes pain. That's how most people look at anal play. Like, ooh, that's gonna hurt. Boom, 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 boom. And like I say again, it's all about trusting your partner and good communication. Okay? So here's the facts. Pain is typically associated with rushing, tension, or lack of preparation. Okay? Any exploitation should be slow, consensual, and centered on comfort. Okay? Pain is not a requirement for pleasure. It's not. You should not feel pain and pleasure. You can hear And some people use that metaphor, pain is pleasure. No, it shouldn't feel that way. It should be nice and comfortable. It should open up those senses of arousal. Okay? That's how it should be. All right? Any exploration should be slow, consensual, and centered on comfort. Okay? Y'all get that, partners out there? All right? And make sure you're using lube and plenty of it. Okay? Communication. All right? So here's another myth. Only certain type of women enjoys it. Not everything is for everybody. Okay? All right? Here's the facts. Preferences vary widely. Some women enjoy it, some do not, and many feel neutral. All responses are valid, y'all. Okay? Me, I enjoy it. All right? I quite enjoy it. It just gives a different type of orgasm, a different type of sensation when it's done right, properly, and safely. Okay? Now here's another myth. Enjoying it reflects character and values. No. You enjoy, you like what you like. Okay? Here's the fact. Sexual preferences do not determine morality, worth, or integrity. Pleasure and curiosity are personal experiences. Like I said, everything ain't for everybody. But for those who do like doing it, love doing it, or even those who want to be curious about it but needs just a little bit more information, a little more education on it, here it is. Sexual preferences do not determine morality, worth, or integrity. Pleasure and curiosity are personal experiences. Okay? And let's not forget communication. All right? So here's another myth. Okay? It replaces other forms of intimacy. Facts, it does not replace anything. For those who enjoy it, it may simply be another option within a broader range of intimacy. All right, let me talk about that for just a second. Because that is a more sensual intimacy. It's all about trust and comfort and exploring with your partner anal play. I'm telling you, y'all, when you relax your mind, your body will follow. You curious, you nervous at the same time, but you're excited. You're excited. So it's like you just relax that mind and everything else will follow. Y'all had that communication together. Oh, what kind of intimacy, what kind of pleasure that would be for you. Okay? So here's another myth. It should be done to satisfy the partner. Listen, nothing should ever be done just to satisfy someone else. If you ain't comfortable with it, you ain't down with it, a simple no is okay. It's okay to say no. Trust, it's okay to say, that ain't for me. Okay? So facts to that is exploration should only occur from personal interest and consent. No one is obligated to participate in any activity to maintain a relationship. Let's clock that. Okay? Just because your partner want to do it and you like, I ain't into that. You shouldn't just, because let me tell you, you're not going to get no pleasure out of it. You're not, so don't do it for them. Do it for you. Because you want to. You want to experience something new. And communicate that. There's no problem in communicating it. Okay? Do it in a respectable way, though. Okay? So, in conclusion of part 1, potential benefits. When approached with care, some women report increased body awareness, enhanced arousal through pelvic nerve stimulation. Okay? Stronger communication with partners, improved confidence around boundaries and consent, release of shame around pleasure. Listen, I have no shame whatsoever because it pleases me. Okay? Improve confidence around boundaries and consent. Release of shame around pleasure. Improve trust in their own yes and no. Okay? Benefits occur only when exploration is voluntary and aligned with comfort. Okay? So that's a big key. A person has to feel comfortable with you. In order to do it, they have to be able to trust you and to trust that the communication will be followed through. Okay? So if it gets uncomfortable for them and they want to stop, stop. Don't keep trying to keep going on. All right? That's breaking trust. Just take a second. Maybe you need some extra lube there. Communicate. All right? So, thank you for coming and listening to me on part 1 of Anal Play, Myth versus Facts. Come back for part 2, where I talk about how anal play helps stimulate that pelvic floor. Okay? Y'all gonna want to be back for part 2. My name is Katrina. Thank you. Bye-bye.